Alright guys, we're at the home stretch here. You're in for a real treat. You know his hits such as Stealth Dick, Fisting a Chick, Cougars in the Daddy Hole, and Syphilis going wrong. I would like you to put together a hearty round of applause for my friend. He's moving away, so just love him and leave him. Give it up for Gary Shrug!
Who?
Carrie Shrug, you know the Olympian.
No. What did she do?
She broke her foot, right?
Oh, that was a cripple joke. Thank you. I am Carrie Shrug. I guess. Well, everybody, I know that I told you guys I was moving 42 years ago. But, I've signed a lease. My flight is booked for Saturday. I've got 5 days left in Richmond, so this is the last time you'll see me on the Cafe Diem stage, I promise you.
You promise.
You all care, that's awesome. But I'm really stoked about moving out to Austin. I'm going out there, there's a booker that's really interested in me, and he's like, you're not gonna have to worry about work, I've got shows lined up for you. And part of me is like, it's fucking amazing, I'm living my dream, I'm doing comedy for a living, and then there's another part of me that's like, shut up, fag. But it's pretty fucking cool. Sorry, I'm hobbling. It's awesome doing that. I'm gonna miss having day jobs though, because you learn a lot from them. My last two in particular, like the job I just quit, I was working as a dog washer in Carytown. And I learned that when you neuter a dog, his taint is 3 times the size of a dog that has balls. Save that for Jeopardy. And my job before that was a male escort. Not buying it, huh? The awesome thing I learned at that job is I learned a lot about women. One thing in particular is I learned that you're all really horny when you're on your period. Apparently we don't like to talk about that here. But the sad irony of that is like a lot of dudes don't like to bang during Shark Week. There's blood in the water. I enjoy it. You save money on lube and you can dispense with that foreplay nonsense. I look forward to basking in a warm crimson tide. Feeling your femininity run over every wrinkle in my sad old penis. But most guys aren't into it, and I think it's because they just, you fear what you don't understand. Because it's messy. It's like an episode of Dexter when you're done. But I'm here to make you guys understand how to deal with the cleanup. Because I want you to bang your women when they're bleeding. They can't get pregnant either. It's a bonus. So we'll say that you just banged a chick on her period and you're into a bloody dick, and hopefully by now she's passed out and you've already rifled through her purse for cab fare and Vicodin. At this point you've got 2 options. Option A I like to call the coward's way out. You pants around your ankles, you do the little dick walk into the kitchen, and you take yourself a dick shower. And I know you think this is the cleaner way to do things, but you're wrong. Because unless you play in the NBA, it isn't possible to get a watertight seal between your balls and the kitchen counter. And that tasty runoff is going to stain your socks. The other problem you're going to have with this is when you get home, your wife is going to taste Palmolive on your dick, and she's going to demand that divorce she's been bugging you about. prefer the man's way out of this problem. You just go home and your wife tries to play around and you're like, I just got in a fight with a hobo's mouth. I need a shower. And you wash your balls with the soap that her taste buds are familiar with. I've been trying to work taste buds into a bit for like a year and a half. But the coolest part about it is by then your pubes are all crusty and red. It looks like you just won a Purple Heart in a rock. Like, I just liberated Fallujah. Awesome. Oh boy. Look at John Reeves. He just pissed himself. John is single. Oh, the real reason to move to Austin is I haven't been able to find a job in Richmond in like 6 months. And I figure if I'm going to be broken at town, I'm going to do it in one where they don't know I have herpes. Because the girl even gets a whisper that you've got blisters on your cock, and she starts talking all crazy. Like, you gotta wear one of those condom things. And nothing sucks the romance out of drunk fucking a stranger in an alley like a condom. I hate those things almost as much as I hate myself. That's why I drink. As much as I do. What are you doing later? I couldn't get it up anyway. It's fine. Okay, I don't really have herpes. I do have chlamydia. It's not as bad as it sounds. You know, the shitty... I got chlamydia from a stripper, and I didn't even know you could do that. She looked so innocent up on stage in her St. Gertrude's outfit. Yeah, everybody's like, oh, you'll never bang a stripper, so I figured they're clean, right? I thought I was just charming. But $250 later, we're making love at her house to her favorite White Lion power ballad. And then a week after that, my dick is leaking motor oil that can speak French. Bitch. But chlamydia really isn't all that bad. Like, your balls swell up for a week, and if you don't get it treated, you can't have kids. Like, oh shit, I don't get to be a dad. What's truly terrifying about chlamydia is the test for it. I got one! The swab test, they call it. Fucking lies.
It's not gonna hurt.
Yeah, exactly. I'll walk you through it. So you get the call, like, she actually saved your number, which is a surprise, and she's like, yeah, my pussy's bleeding, do this. And then, so you go to Planned Parenthood, because there's a long, long wait at the free clinic. And you're sitting in this room, and your pants are down around your ankles, but your underwear is still on. Kind of like the first time you ever paid for sex. And exactly like the first time you ever paid for sex, an old woman with a disapproving look on her face walks in. And at this point, like, I'm nervous, but my dick is so frightened, it's all shriveled up like a slug some little asshole kid poured salt on. And she grabs my penis in her cold hands. And with her free hand, grabs an instrument I can only describe to you as an Olympic-sized javelin, forged from the fires of Mount Doom, from the frozen nightmares of dying children. And she proceeds to shove this thing so far up my dick I can taste my own diseased semen. After saying, you're gonna feel a slight pinch, huh? Just a look. Fuck you! What you did to my penis was a felony. I only hope the next time I get an STD, it's something civilized with a blood test. Like AIDS. Well, thank you all very much. That's my time. I will miss you all very much.
You guys were lucky you got to see him before he leaves. But reminder, next Monday there'll be a roast here for Blake. And roast part 2. I just want to read a couple phrases before I introduce the next person. Tasty runoff. Soap her taste buds are familiar with. Leaking motor oil and can speak French. And my favorite, shriveled up like a slug. It's all. I don't think you're getting laid tonight, Blake. But I don't know. If you do, help me out.